Little Prince, don't open the door. Zombie animals are breaking into us.
Oh, really? Hello, zombie ant. Oh, no, no. There's a whole army here. Let's run away.
Hello, in this video we will talk about the top 10 scariest zombie animals from around the world. Let's start with the less epic and move on to the most legendary zombie animals. The noble ant, industrious worker of the insect world, until it falls victim to the sinister schemes of the zombie ant's worst nightmare, the mind-controlling fungus. Picture this, our unsuspecting ant friend, going about its daily routine, gathering food and tending to its queen. But lo and behold, lurking in the shadows is a sneaky spore from the cordyceps fungus, ready to turn our diligent ant into a brainwashed minion. Once infected, the fungus takes over the ant's mind, compelling it to leave the safety of the colony and climb to a high vantage point. Why, you ask? So the fungus can burst forth from the ant's exoskeleton, raining down spores upon its unsuspecting comrades. Talk about a fungal conspiracy! But fear not, my brave adventurers. While the zombie ant may be a spine-chilling sight to behold, it's also a testament to the incredible complexities of nature. So let's tip our hats to the humble ant and its fungal foes, for they remind us that even in the darkest corners of the forest, there's always something fascinating waiting to be discovered. And thus concludes our first spine-tingling tale of the undead. But fear not, for our adventure has only just begun. So grab your bug spray and join me as we delve deeper into the weird and wonderful world of zombie animals. The humble snail, nature's slow but steady explorer, until it meets its chilling fate at the hands, or rather the tentacles, of the zombie snail's sinister sidekick, parasitic worms with a taste for mischief. Picture this, our unsuspecting snail friend, leisurely making its way across the graveyard, blissfully unaware of the horror lurking beneath the soil. Suddenly, it encounters a group of parasitic worms with a diabolical plan. These worms invade the snail's delicate shell, taking control of its brain, like puppet masters pulling the strings. The snail, now a hapless victim of mind control, becomes a sluggish zombie, wandering aimlessly in search of, well, who knows what? It's like a slow-motion horror show with a touch of dark humor. But fear not, my intrepid explorers. While the zombie snail may send shivers down your spine, it also reminds us of the strange and wondrous ways in which parasites interact with their hosts. So let's tip our hats to the humble snail and its parasitic pals, for they teach us that even the slowest creatures can harbor secrets that'll leave you shell-shocked. And thus concludes our second chilling tale of the undead. But fear not, for our adventure is far from over. So grab your ghost repellent and join me as we uncover more spine-tingling secrets in the weird and wonderful world of zombie animals. The humble caterpillar, nature's adorable muncher of leaves, until it falls prey to the diabolical designs of the zombie caterpillar's deadliest nemesis, the cordyceps fungus, with a knack for turning innocent insects into unwitting hosts. Picture this, our unsuspecting caterpillar friend, nibbling away at a tasty leaf without a care in the world. Little does it know, lurking in the shadows is a sneaky spore from the cordyceps fungus, ready to turn our caterpillar into a living, breathing buffet. Once infected, the fungus begins its sinister takeover, consuming the caterpillar from the inside out like a parasitic puppet master. But here's the twisted part. Instead of feasting on the caterpillar outright, the fungus manipulates its behavior, compelling it to climb to a high perch. Why, you ask? So the fungus can burst forth from the caterpillar's body, spreading its spores far and wide like a twisted game of fungal fireworks. It's a scientific horror story that'll make your skin crawl faster than a caterpillar on caffeine. Host, cheerfully, but fear not, my fearless friends. While the zombie caterpillar may be a spine-chilling sight to behold, it also teaches us valuable lessons about the bizarre ways in which fungi interact with their hosts. So let's tip our hats to the humble caterpillar and its fungal foe, for they remind us that even in the darkest corners of the laboratory, there's always something fascinating waiting to be discovered. Prepare yourselves, brave souls, for we're about to descend into the depths of darkness to confront the spine-chilling zombie fungus beetle. Deep within the eerie confines of caves, these unsuspecting beetles fall victim to the macabre machinations of parasitic fungi with a twisted sense of humor. Host, animated. Picture this, our intrepid beetle friend, venturing into the darkness in search of, well, who knows what beetles search. But little does it know, lurking in the shadows is a devious fungus with diabolical plans. Once infected, the fungus infiltrates the beetle's body, turning it into a living vessel for its spores. But here's the creepy twist. Instead of simply using the beetle as a host, the fungus manipulates its behavior, compelling it to remain in the dark, damp confines of the cave. Host, animated. Why, you ask? So the fungus can use the beetle as a platform to spread its spores to other unsuspecting victims. It's a beetle-icious nightmare that'll leave you trembling in your boots faster than a beetle scuttling across a cave floor. But fear not, my courageous companions. While the zombie fungus beetle may send shivers down your spine, it also reminds us of the strange and wondrous ways in which parasites manipulate their hosts. So let's tip our hats to the humble beetle and its fungal foe, for they teach us that even in the darkest corners of the cave, there's always something fascinating waiting to be discovered. Avast, me hearties. Prepare to be chilled to the bone by the spine-tingling tale of the zombie crab. These unsuspecting crustaceans fall prey to the nefarious schemes of parasitic barnacles with a diabolical sense of humor. Picture this: our fearless crab friend, scuttling along the sandy shores in search of treasures from the sea, but little does it know, lurking beneath the waves is a sneaky barnacle with plans as twisted as a pretzel. Once latched onto the crab's exoskeleton, the barnacle begins its sinister takeover, hijacking the crab's nervous system like a pirate seizing control of a ship. The crab, now under the barnacle's spell, becomes a zombified guardian of its offspring. But here's the crab-tivating twist. Instead of simply protecting the barnacle's eggs, the zombified crab actively seeks out other crabs to infect, perpetuating the cycle of parasitic piracy. It's a tale of horror on the high seas that'll leave you shaking faster than a crab shedding its shell. But fear not, my adventurous mates. While the zombie crab may be a chilling sight to behold, it also reminds us of the strange and wondrous ways in which parasites manipulate their hosts. So let's raise our sails and set course for discovery. For even in the depths of the ocean, there's always something fascinating waiting to be uncovered. Beware, my fellow picnickers, for the undead lurk among us in the form of the zombie fire ant. These fiery insects fall victim to parasitic flies with a taste for mischief. Picture this: our unsuspecting ant colony, going about their business, gathering crumbs and basking in the sun. But little do they know, hovering above is a dastardly fly with plans as devious as a backyard barbecue on a hot summer day. Once the eggs hatch, the larvae invade the ants' bodies, turning them into mindless minions in the fly's quest for domination. The ants, now under the fly's control, wander aimlessly, spreading the parasitic plague to their unsuspecting comrades. But here's the twist hotter than a jalapeno pepper. Instead of simply devouring the ants, the larvae manipulate their behavior, causing them to seek out other ants to infect, perpetuating the cycle of parasitic pandemonium. It's a picnic-turned-nightmare scenario that'll make you think twice about leaving your sandwiches unattended. But fear not, my vigilant friends. While the zombie fire ant may be a chilling sight to behold, it also reminds us of the strange and wondrous ways in which parasites manipulate their hosts. So let's keep our eyes peeled and our picnic baskets protected, for even in the most peaceful backyard, there's always something fascinating waiting to be discovered. And last but not least, we plunge into the depths to uncover the chilling truth about the zombie fish. These aquatic creatures fall victim to a deadly parasite known as the zombie fish virus. Picture this: our unsuspecting fishy friends swimming merrily through the murky waters without a care in the world. But little do they know, lurking beneath the surface is a sinister virus with plans as murky as the pond itself. Once infected, the virus takes over the fish's nervous system, causing erratic behavior like a fish out of water. The fish, now under the virus's control, swims in circles, bumping into objects like underwater zombies. But here's the fishy twist. Instead of simply feasting on the fish, the virus manipulates its behavior, causing it to spread the infection to other unsuspecting fish, perpetuating the cycle of aquatic apocalypse. It's a tale of horror that'll make you think twice before taking a dip in murky waters. But fear not, my aquatic adventurers. While the zombie fish may be a chilling sight to behold, it also reminds us of the strange and wondrous ways in which viruses interact with their hosts. So let's dive deep and explore the murky depths. For even in the darkest waters, there's always something fascinating waiting to be discovered. If you know other scary zombie animals, I'm waiting for your story in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and let me know if you want the next part. Bye.